It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Let's go. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 7. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis. Gain of 23 yards. From the gun, Richardson. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Brings up third and 5.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson exiting the pocket right. This one caught at the 4. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Taylor pulling his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really two types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
Makes the score Colts 7, Chiefs 7-0. is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Round now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Patrick to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Look at him go. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Marking right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got a man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have got it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still...
A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep in the pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. A first down throw for Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
To get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play. The previous play, the defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
19-18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
19.
Richardson to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. On the move past the 40. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to Denver. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
At the 15-yard line.
Come on, come on.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin
The
there.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. Where's that?
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6.
By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing, Richardson. That pass caught right side by Tony. Now the Chiefs going to call over first for their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
These two.
On first down, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Out to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. For the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Frost.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. The throw is Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44.
Now Mahomes. Toward the boundary. Rice bringing it in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. 79 Broncos.
On first down, it's Richardson. Moving to his left. He'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down by a 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of shotgun, Richardson escaping to his left. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Indianapolis.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Anthony Richardson, touchdown Indianapolis. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Friendly pigeon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And up and down, just shy of the 40.
16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. 14 on the pickup, and the Chiefs have a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
That one good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackson. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's third and
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Come on, Bronco.
Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
a gain of 11 on the play. First down, Colts.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On the give, this is Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Now Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready. From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. Viking 18. Let's go.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Richardson. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Isaiah Pacheco inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. But they're now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Let's go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. flush to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
Okay, ready?
Here's Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing is Richardson. Rolling right. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
38-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First and 10 at the 40.
Mahomes on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll try and get there on the ground. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts.